What are some good ways of knowing who to trust? I mean, not everybody can have your astrologer.
Well, they could, but she'd be really busy. So there are a lot of good astrologers out there, but you're going to find they focus on different things. You need to intuit that also, which may drive you crazy. Ask people you know, and if you don't know anybody who does it, get online and maybe talk to a couple people. They'll say, "What do you want to know?" Well, I want a birth chart. That's what you start out with. What is your birth chart? Here's what you came in with. Here are your gifts. And here are the things you need to work on. And here are the kind of people you will be around at certain times, the kind of events. And so it's very, very useful. But if you don't do anything to change your life and take control and be conscious, your astrology chart is what rules your life. It's a given path that will take over. It's like a car that drives itself, God forbid. I'm too neurotic.
So, having an idea of what your astrology chart looks like helps you understand yourself better, and then you can take the reins.
It's very enlivening. And I most people that have it done say, I never knew this. I've always done this or that, or why does this happen to me at certain times of the year? And that's always a fun thing. Because just as there are 4 seasons on this planet, there are seasons in our life.
Yeah, there really are. And if we had more help through them, we'd probably stumble a lot less.
You
Or
know,
get through
here
the
we go.
stumbles.
Right. In the future, we will have that. And a lot of the Eastern, the Ayurvedic astrology will be used more when the ashrams are set and people are connected to that. The new educational systems that will be developed will take a lot of that into account. What is the race structure of this child? What did they come here to do? You know, this is an artist. This one doesn't need to go and learn this or that. Or this one is a pure computer person, or this person is a helper person. It depends on what kind of person you are in that life, what you come here to do. And it will be specific, and you will be in school with people like yourself. And it will be kind, and it will be exciting, and you will be learning. So that's the future we have to look forward to.
Oh, that's so exciting to think about. And I know there's so many homeschool families that have chosen to not send their kids to school because what they need is exactly what you described. They need an education system that's designed to help that child find out what their gifts are and what their reason for being here is.
Isn't that what Montessori does in Steiner schools?
Yeah, exactly.
There are schools out there that do that. I know absolutely nothing about it. I went to a private school for up to 6th grade. I was there longer than everybody because I failed the 4th. They hated me. Kids hated me. Teachers hated me.
Well, it wasn't a system set up for you to thrive.
Wasn't. And so what? I mean, I survived it, but I learned to be alone, and I learned that to have compassion because God set me up very well for that. But then I went to, for 1 year, a middle school, 8th grade, and then I went to high school. And I really didn't get myself straightened out until the beginning of my junior year. Then I started to blossom. I took every English course there was, this and that. A lot happened, but that was also in my astrology chart. That's when I would become more reasonable. And my parents paid for it for sure.
That's for sure. It was all part of your process.
It was, and there's two, there too. My mom was so amazing. I talk about her a lot, Ruth Engel. Ruth she was a Scorpio with an Aries moon. That's some powerful stuff. Oh my God. She was a Libra Scorpio cusp. But Patton's Third Army could not stop her if she believed something. And she was determined to stick with her guns, as she used to call it, and to have me learn and do certain things, whether I wanted to or not. So I attribute this a lot to her, and she is on the other side, and I see her and talk to her a lot. And she says, "Well, finally."
You're appreciating her guidance a lot more now.
Well, I do, because she's on the other side. She has no personality flaws. The karma has been paid. She and I worked very hard to do that.
That's a beautiful thing. It shows too that we can all heal ourselves. And even though if something's not going in a way that's absolutely perfect for our nature, it may be there for a learning experience or for something that we need anyway.
That's set up specifically for us to learn something. We can learn from it. And I think kindness can come from it. And I've mentioned this a lot, and I'll repeat it here because it's valuable. The lords of karma, those energy fields that when we say, oh, they're karma, they're going to get their karma, we usually mean, I hope something really shitty happens to them. I hope they get theirs. Well, there's human nature right there. But what they're really doing is saying, we want you to grow and learn and be kind and be loving. That's their goal, not as big whip. You might have to have some icky things that'll be uncomfortable. And those things that you're going through may not be uncomfortable for anybody else, but it's your karma. Think for a minute. I think the bottom line of all this, it's always compassion, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's trying to calm our reactivity. All these programs and plans from our childhood of what we have to be or else. We're getting better at it, I think. I see progress. But we can do it as a group of people, of souls. We don't have to do it by ourselves. And that's true love, because the soul of humanity is just one soul. It's not really individual. It is a soul. Do I understand that? No, but I know it's true. How do I know that? I've been told that by beings who are great, much greater than I am. And I think we're coming to a time where we will all seek that more, because we will. When this Kali Yuga period is further along, and when this rays of destruction, this first ray, is calmed down a little bit, you will see Maitreya and the Masters of Wisdom on your television talking about options, not ever telling you what to do, not ever telling you to save yourself. No drama. If you do this, this is what will happen. And Maitreya says, I see your hearts and I know it's so, that you will succeed. In other words, you will hear on that day of declaration, if you're in the middle of the whatever Glacier Park wilderness, you will hear that in your head, in your own language, and you will know, maybe for the first time, that you matter. And then humanity will walk on tiptoe for a while, he says. Then some of the stuff will start up. But the Masters of Wisdom that have chosen to be here, I think there's 60 of them, to work with us, and Maitreya will be available. So things will be different. And we'll be taking 2 steps forward and 1 back, instead of 1 forward and 2 back. So there's always love and hope. That is an absolute guarantee.
It's so comforting, and to know that we can do it together.
We will. It's the only way.
Thank you, Zoli, for your words and for bringing kindness back to us.
We all need that. God bless, Linda. Thank you.
Take care.